Aviation pioneer Amelia Earhart said women, like men, should try to do the impossible. And when they fail, their failure should be a challenge to others. In this episode, we're going to talk about great leadership and how it impacts us all. Welcome to Essentially You, the weekly podcast in 5 minutes or less designed to help you advance your career and grow professionally. My name is Mark Mathia, and I believe that if you can rock your work, you can love your life. Welcome to the show. As this week comes to an end, I learned a ton from my fellow leadership teams as we celebrated the impact of female leadership, both at our company and in our community. The conversations I took part in were with the Omaha Business Ethic Alliance and Signatures, company I work for, their first ever Women at Work conference. And this has me very excited about the future of work. Why? Well, because great leadership impacts us all. You see, in reflection of my week, it has really encouraged me about the future of work and how aligned we all are around the topic and the importance of leadership. You see, early in my professional career, like most, I had to figure out how to lead people in the workplace. And by this, what I'm really saying is I had a few misses along the way. I blew it. I trusted the wrong people, and for whatever reason, I lost the right people. It was a substantial learning curve. Now, while this opportunity to lead came early in my career, I was so grateful for the influencers that guided me along my journey. I'm forever grateful for those who took an interest in my career. Although I had many qualities of a leader, learning to lead well took focused intention, things like study, reflection, and dare I say, coaching. Now, based on my personal journey and the amazing women I learned from this week, I'd like us all to discuss the universal leadership values of the great ones. Now, although there are many qualities that stood out to me and stand out to me, here are the ones that resonated with me the deepest. They're authenticity, humility, bravery, and hope. Let's start with authenticity, because one of the subjects brought up this week was the challenge of being able to be our authentic self, especially as a woman leading in a man's world. Now, whether we struggle to lead past our own tendencies to code switch, that was a lesson I learned from my mentee, Shonda, who taught me, or pose, a lesson I learned from John Eldridge, or the recommendation that we often hear, fake it till you make it. We are all put in a place where we can't be our authentic self. And this is one that we need to really get corrected before our leadership skills can take flight. See, the data is showing that leaders who are more open and honest about their goals, visions, values, their followers are more likely to be highly engaged, productive, and successful. Authenticity at work enables us to gain the trust of those we serve and inspire them to be their best self as well. The next is humility, and it was evident. The women leaders who inspired me this week are so humble. At its core, humility is about owning a deep understanding that leadership was not about her, but about those she served. Humility has been found to be an important leadership attribute. Research has found that humble leaders are more likely to be seen as ethical leaders, trustworthy leaders, and inspiring to their followers. Now, while it's hard to teach humility, haven't quite figured that one out yet, in the classroom at least, you sure know it when you see it. Humility at work and in life builds trust, which is the ultimate accelerator, or I say currency, to success. Now, next is bravery. Clearly, you can't live the leadership life without being brave beyond yourself. Leadership is challenging, and the great leaders are not afraid to take risks and make difficult decisions. It means being a person of strong beliefs that never waver in the face of adversity. Brave leadership is essential for creating an environment of success and growth within the organization. The recent science has shown that taking calculated risk, there's a difference between just risk-taking and calculated risk, and having the courage to make the hard decisions can lead to positive results for leaders and their teams. And then there's hope. Finally, What I loved from the ladies I learned from this week is that collectively they never lost sight of the vision of a better future and always looked for ways to bring that better future to life. A leadership's unshakable hope in a brighter tomorrow is infectious and inspired me to take additional actions to strengthen my beliefs in what's possible. You see, hope theory suggests that leaders should give their followers the opportunity to imagine a future full of potential and then provide the resources and guidance necessary to turn those possibilities into reality. Cool, right? Now, perhaps the most powerful wisdom I've gleaned through my peers and fellow female leaders is that we all must be intentional about the pursuit of leadership. It's a calling, and one that we all share. It shouldn't be a surprise that my license plates proudly say, "Be you," as I believe that the combination of authenticity, humility, bravery, and hope are the base for being a successful leader. When we can all be ourselves and lead from our calm center, we will inspire others to embrace these qualities and continue to strive for greatness as well. I hope that Be You continues to remind us all of the importance of these qualities in successful leadership. And when we can lean into that, I know that collectively and as a community, we can continue to rock our work and love our life. And now it's your turn to get out there and rock your work so that you can love your life. Not every job is going to be your dream job. I get that. However, if you can use your strengths every day and you know your stuff, the sky is the limit. If you've liked what you've learned, will you consider subscribing on iTunes and leaving a review? I'd sure appreciate it. Until next week, I'm cheering for you.